Okay guys, from now on we'll be moving towards Nyquist plots. So it's a intro. Nyquist plot is nothing but an extension of polar plots. We don't have to do anything extra, just few calculation extras we have to do, 2 or 3 calculations, and we can make Nyquist plots from polar plots. Why we are doing this? It's a easier way of dealing with stability. Rather than going for polar plots, if you'll do some few calculations and make Nyquist plots, it will be easier for a user to determine stability of a control system. That's the reason we make Nyquist plots. So first, it's an extension of polar plot. Second, it's a easier way of determining the stability. So we won't go into much of a detail of Nyquist plots since I feel it's very irrelevant. Wherever I'll need, I will justify whatever I will be telling. Rest I won't go into much depth of or derivation of Nyquist plots. Okay, I will stick to how to make Nyquist plots and how you can determine the stability of a control system from Nyquist plot, because these are the only important use of Nyquist plots. Now polar plots we have seen like this. It was GSS plane, omega equal to 0, omega equal to infinity. Just one random example I took. This was the kind of polar plot we saw, real part, imaginary part. Now this will also be a GHS plane, but we will have some extra. You can see we have some extra part like this and like this. So omega equal to 0 to omega equal to infinity, we have this same copied from polar plot, but rest of the part, this line, dotted line, and this above real axis above line, we don't know it. Omega equal to minus 0, 0 minus, omega equal to infinity minus, we don't know this plot. Usually in real life frequency cannot be negative, so it is just a representation. It is not actually exist. Okay, we just to determine stability in a more easier way, we are making this plot. So don't think that there is a negative frequency and all. It is just we are making this plot from the help of this plot. So polar plot, you have to be very good in polar plots to move in Nyquist plots. So this part will be there, polar plot we will make. On top of that we are making Nyquist plot. Okay, so this guy we will see how we will to make this guy, this dotted guy, how we will make this, and plus this is same as GSHS plane, and we will see how it is different from S plane. Okay, so we can have plots in S plane as well, but why we are doing in this plane we will see. Okay, and how to map from S plane to GHS plane. Okay, that we have already done, but I will elaborate it. Okay, so this is what we will see in Nyquist plots, and I will go through examples. Okay, just to give a better picture. Okay.